Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to
The Vibe House.
Today you get both of us, which is amazing because he's just recovered.
Yep, so apparently I had food poisoning and apparently I don't anymore, so we made it.
Yeah. He's finally off the throne and he's here to have a good time.
Exactly.
Right.
So today we have the STI here actually. So this is actually Gail's car. And Gail, could you tell us what we're actually doing on the STI here today?
Yeah, man, I would love to. I'd love to. So in today's episode, we're going to be doing an upper engine clean. So that's just going inside of the actual intake manifold and just getting all the carbon deposits out.
So Gail, what do we actually have to do to the car?
Yeah, all right. So to do the upper engine cleaner, we'll start with that. You're going to have to get the car to running temperature first. All right, so you get the car to running temperature, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to spray it inside of the manifold. Now, the way to get inside the manifold depends on each car. What you want to do is go through a vacuum line. Now, in today's episode, I'll be using this line, but in some other cars, I know for the 08 to 012 WRX and STI, I know a lot of people use the blow-up valve line to go straight through. So it's up to your model. In today's video, we've obviously got the 2006 STI. So this will be anything within that range. So anything before 2007. What we're going to use is this vacuum line here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take off this vacuum line. I'm going to spray at least half of this inside of there. Wait about 5 minutes, and then we go from there.
So right now, he is taking off the vacuum hose. He has succeeded in taking off the vacuum hose.
I've taken off the vacuum line. I'm just going to give this can a little shake, right? So you want to give the can a shake. We're going to put this inside of the. We're going to put this inside the hole, and then we're going to go from there.
A few moments later.
I actually need your help with this one.
Maybe you can
Oh,
record
no,
me
I
putting it in
just
the
got
hole.
it.
Oh, no, he's got it in the hole.
A few minutes later.
I just got to shake well.
Yeah. Just gotta shake it off, you know.
You got to what, sorry?
Just gotta shake it off, you know.
3 days later.
I've got it in.
Yeah.
I finally got it. Oh, my days have got back out. Oh, you see, here's the thing, right? They tell you, oh, it's going to be a 5-minute job. And then you got to do the 5-minute job. It doesn't become a 5-minute job.
3 weeks later.
Alright.
So now that we've put the upper engine cleaner inside of the manifold, we're just going to have to wait 5 minutes. Let 5 minutes, it will go inside. And it's going to actually start cleaning the intake. Just through down here. And it's going to start cleaning it out. And so what's going to happen is we're then going to turn the car on. Now, don't be surprised when you're turning the car on if it's struggling to turn on and if it's making like a sucking noise. The sucking noise is just because the vacuum line's not on. And in terms of the car struggling, it's just kind of choking, which is completely fine. It's completely expected. So all you're going to do is just have to keep holding it. That's why I've got Rush It on the other side. He's going to be giving it some revs. Now, if you don't have someone on the other side, what you can do is you can actually put the accelerator cable and you can just rev it, the engine yourself. And if you just rev the engine yourself, it's completely fine. So it is a one-man job if need be. It's definitely easier with 2 people. So I would recommend that, but it is completely possible to do it by yourself.
Alright, I got that first. Alright.
Yeah,
Are you
good to
turning
go.
it on?
Yep.
Alright.
Accelerate. Yeah, relax, no redlining, G. I just say keep it alive. Oh, stop for a second. It slipped out.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, just give it smoke. Yeah.
Having so much. You do it, ladies and gentlemen.
So just what you're hearing, that high-pitched sound, that's what I mentioned about the vacuum line being off. So that's completely normal. If you were just to put something in there, it'll just go and it'll get rid of that sound. Right everyone, I'm just going to be turning on the car. I'm just going to be giving it some revs, and the smoke will be going out, and essentially you want to keep revving until the white smoke is done. So let's get to it. Oh no.
So Kyle, there's no smoke coming from the exhaust. What would that mean, basically?
It means I'm buying new Subaru. Yeah guys, so I just thought I'll just owe you, you guys are owed a little bit of a disclaimer / explanation. So what has happened in this particular case is there's not been a lot of smoke that's come out. And the reason why is, one, clearly the engine itself is quite clean. Two, this is a stock exhaust, so it's quite restrictive. There's a lot of cats and mufflers and the whole lot essentially, which is stopping the flow. So what we'll do is naturally on time, it will just waffle it out if there is anything left inside of the exhaust. Otherwise, the other thing that would have happened is when I was revving it, I was being a bit cheeky, and I was revving it normal, giving it some little ones, and then giving it a couple revs and giving it little ones. What you technically are meant to do on best practice is you're meant to just have it there and slowly leave it at 2 RPMs to 3, and just slowly lever it in, and then let it all flow out. Or what you can do is you do that and then you give it some revs as well. You normally give the revs because it's meant to give pops and bangs and all that kind of cool stuff, but it's not going to do that if the engine's clean. It'll only do if the engine's bad, it'll go and make all that sound. So I thought, in all honesty, being that it's never been, I don't know what it's been like in Japan, that it would be dirty and it would make pops and bangs and be good for YouTube. Unfortunately, that was not the case, but just giving you guys a disclaimer, that is what's happened. So the car itself is fine. There's no detonation or anything to worry about. The reason why there wasn't any smoke was because of that. I mean, it was very minimal at the start, but apart from that, it's all good.